How you guys doing? Feeling good?
About to feel a lot better.
Nice. Hey guys, this week we're joined by Craig Bridger, who is the spirits guru for Gilt Manual. And last Friday he covered the wonderful topic of rye whiskey, which inspired us to invite him in here and have him give us a little Rye 101.
Rye was America's first whiskey. Before the rise of bourbon, if you called for whiskey in this country, you meant rye. After Prohibition, the category just about disappeared, but it's finally making a comeback. I get a much leaner, spicier, kind of like brash style than you're used to on the more caramelly sweet bourbons.
Which is why I like it better, I think. Yeah. I'm not really a sweet whiskey kind of guy.
I like a little fight in my whiskey.
Yeah.
It's just sort of like remind you what you're drinking.
Yeah.
Let me talk to you about a few I brought in today. If you're going to be mixing, you really can't fail with the Rittenhouse. This is my go-to. It's got a good muscularity and spiciness that can really stand up to the sweet vermouth in a Manhattan or to the sugars in a old-fashioned.
So there's this whole new explosion of sort of indie rye distillers out there.
I mean, we're in kind of a whiskey renaissance in general in this country, and that's definitely happening with rye too. So there's some really fun, exciting stuff out there. This Templeton rye is one of them. This is a small batch rye from Iowa. The cool story about this one is that during Prohibition, Templeton, Iowa produced a rye whiskey that was quite popular and got into a lot of the speakeasies. So this whiskey is an attempt to try and recreate that Prohibition era recipe. This one's fun too. High West Distillery, this is in Utah.
Not the place that I normally associate
with high-proof booze.
Yeah.
High West is actually Utah's first distillery since 1870.
Wow. First beer truck in the desert, so to speak.
Right. This is called the Rendezvous Rye. It's a blend of two different straight ryes. A richer, luxurious 16-year-old rye and a really spicy, punchy 6-year-old rye. One of the cool things about rye is that because it's not quite as well known yet, you can really get into a bottle of terrific rye for not a lot of money.
You can also get into a lot of trouble when you get into a bottle of rye.
Indeed, that's true, which is also one of the things we love about it.
Yeah. Cheers. So Josh, let's give you an opportunity to expound for a bit. What are we talking about?
Well, we can talk about Denim, which Craig is modeling perfectly here. This pair of jeans is from Baldwin Denim, which is a relatively new company.
Yeah, I actually met Matt Baldwin a couple months ago. We started talking shop, and he said, you know, listen, let me send you a pair of my jeans, and you can check them out. And now we're actually offering them on Gilt.
This is a great example of what you look for if you're looking for a pair of investment jeans, because Baldwin uses great Japanese denim. It's 14 ounces, which means that it's going to be very stiff, it's going to be rigid, but it'll break in with you. Because usually when you buy a pair of jeans like this, they're made from selvage denim, which means that they're made from the end pieces of the loom. But you want to try and buy a pair of jeans about a size to 2 sizes smaller than you would normally buy, because they are going to stretch. They're going to stretch in all the right places though, so they're really going to fit you better than any pair of jeans you've ever had before.
Guys, thanks a lot. We covered 2 American classics here. Rye, Japanese selvage denim.
Jeans!
You're on your own when it comes to rye, but if you'd like to pick up some jeans, head to Gilt Man on March 29th at noon Eastern for the Baldwin sale. We'll see you next week.
Cheers.